Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Sunday night primetime. And he's brought down just in. Here come the Texans for their opening drive. And it's going to be the fourth-year man from The Ohio State University leading the way. It's C.J. Stroud.
This is an instance where we got a good offense. Really good offense. But it's running up against a great defense.
Free up the middle. Gets a breakaway. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Houston. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by the former Tiger, this rookie quarterback from Clemson.
Okay, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You've got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10. Here's a pass.
At the 24-yard line.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The inside give to Dowdle. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is good for a Pittsburgh first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if his ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 15 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. All set to go now from the 35.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
This time it's a passing play. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He completes it in traffic. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6. 5 on the catch. 5 still to go on second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Handoff for Dowdle, running right. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one, and he shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, off down that runner. Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Forced out to his right, and he gets in. Touchdown!
Sure feels like any time that these defenses have forgotten about his running ability, he's just made him pay down near the end zone. He puts the capital D in dual threat.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they answer in kind. We're tied 7-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And that touchdown on their opening drive, more of what we've come to expect from him this season. You can see he's one of the league's best at finding the end zone thus far. Texans to the line, first and 10. To the air, Stroud. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
And given the first down, Brock, great results. That snap goes for 17.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
They send the tight end in motion. On second down, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. Hit there, and he's forced out. A gain of about 15 before it. And that gives Houston the first down.
First down, Texans.
They motion the tight end over. They go play action with Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the Steelers.
Here's Marks on the counter. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
And it's third.
Motioning left is their running back. Stroud now on third. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He dodged the tackle. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Dropping back to throw. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Looking to throw here. And this one's brought to a halt at about the the 36-yard line. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's an early advantage for the Texans. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Texans offense headed back to the field, Brock. So let's take a look at their coordinator, Nick Caley. You're 2 for him now running this Texans offense. You're 12 as an NFL coach. He's made the playoffs 10 of those 12 years, winning a pair of Super Bowls with the Patriots. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. Going on second, here's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Draw play. This is Marks. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. They give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom and bust, right? Is an offense, is a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
They're going to try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
When you take a look at this win streak, well, it has really featured some different moments. Moments where their offense has taken over, and moments like this where their defense has just been playmaking machines.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. In motion, the slot man right. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Man in motion here. Handoff on 2nd and short. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the gun, Marks gets it. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that is the Texans' first down.
Brought down at the
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super. Other times, like, just run away from the balls. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Right back to Marks it goes. Yeah, he's going to be stopped just a couple yards beyond the line, but that is still good enough for the first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Houston.
They give up the gun to Montgomery. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Dell
11
now in motion
at the
right.
20-yard line.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And we put everything he's got behind it. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw now. And he loses it on the hitch. That was a good play to break up that catch, and that forces them to 4th down.
Incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. Out now come the Texans on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2nd down. Here's Stroud.
At the 30-yard line.
In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Cameron Hayward. 4 sacks in that win last week, and now they've got one here. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Stroud. On him again, and it's the same results. They drop him again. The Steelers calling their first time out. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. As the Steelers get back on offense, let's look across the way at Texans defensive coordinator Matt Burke. He's in his 4th season now with the team. His defense is, Brock, among the best in the NFL during that time. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing from the gun here. This time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And with good awareness, he slides down just ahead of that first down marker.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. The second score that he has brought in this season. Boswell to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Texans 13.
Now Boswell on to send this away. No to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Stroud. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This a big play late in the ballgame. The Vikings get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He sees an opening and takes advantage of it, a 16-yard rushing touchdown. The Eagles are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Lastly, a lot of debate among the staff as to who our impact player should be this week. We've settled on this man. And this is Denzel Boston. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Browns had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. With that, a look at how things are shaping up in the race for the NFL playoffs. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here, no doubt made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And a good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Dowdle again. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
12 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Will Anderson Jr. 10th sack of the season for him. Working now from the gun. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Third down from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. He's going to be taken out after a gain of 5. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
Yard gain on the play. That's another Steelers first
Counterplay
down.
here, Warren. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is good for a Pittsburgh first down.
12 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
From the red zone now. Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Pitch to Dowdle. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
He was taken down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
They're throwing it. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes...
And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Steelers. Rashid Shaheed is 4 through the air this season. Boswell is good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Steelers 21, Texans 13. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Texans offense headed back to the field block, so let's take a look at their coordinator, Nick Caley. He's got his group ready, now focused on what the first few plays of this drive are going to hold. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, Marks will have him gain up about a handful there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get the...
Stratus hit, the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. What have their guys got to it? They're going to keep the football. The Texans set to punt. Brian Stonehouse will kick it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Trying it left side, Dowdle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 37-yard line.
On the ground again with Dowdle. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker, that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Second down throw for Stroud. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13. Here's Stroud now. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to go out of bounds, unable to challenge for that 1st down. So expecting the punt team to head out now here on 4th down. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Was brought down by Kalen Bullock. It's a gain of 9.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A handoff for Dowdle, running right. And he's going to be taken down, so probably about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the 1st.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the give to Dowdle. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a 1st down. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Warren running between the tackles. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is going to be good for a Steelers 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll go again with Warren. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the counter, Dowdle. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Drive entire straight. It's 3rd and 9.
It's 3rd and 9.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. And puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Nico Ryan's doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Left side into the hands of Dell. And no shot of getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up.
At the 22-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards, and that gives the Texans a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
Back to throw, Stroud. Collins got it, left side. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing in is Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. First and 10 now for Stroud. And he's found his target all 4 passes so far on this drive.
First down.
He's going to throw it again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Stroud. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. Lost control of another one. Steelers have it, headed the other way. That return doesn't get much, but it does get him across the midfield stripe.
It's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right there. Not just to get the sack and get home. The sack fumble, that's what these defenders live for.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
37-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The inside give to Dowdle. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Going right side, Dowdle with it. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that first down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
First down.
First down, and they go right back to it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Final timeout called by the Texans. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Warren once more. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Steelers approaching win number 7 on the year. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
This is Warren, headed right. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Back on 80.
Here's another for him. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now up to 18 points.
31. Texans 13. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Noel to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here are the Texans once again, and here is where they're headed the next few weeks. First they're at Washington, then they're home to face Jacksonville. Now it's Stroud. To the outside, he's got Dell. Toward the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12, and that gives Houston the first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Houston.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. This is complete to Schultz. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Looking to throw, Stroud. He is rocked, that ball's free. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Retains possession.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete, dialing up Collins again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. Well, everyone's been